Welcome back to my channel. This is Old New Dude with theories and tinfoil of Game of Thrones and beyond. All fair use laws are in effect and spoilers are ahead. If you hear some squeaking, the trailer's not rocking. It's just the old fold-up fishing chair. Rearranged the garage. You'll notice that the swords aren't behind me at the moment. But once I'm done, the plan is to get back over in that corner. But riding lawnmower, the three-wheeler Can-Am that's from the North Canada that I put on Twitter yesterday, which my wife said is supposed to last me the next 10 birthdays, and God, I hope not, because I like stuff. It just gives me Christmas to try to get more swords. But got the Stark Wolf on it. Every vehicle I got and hers has a Stark Wolf on there, which drives her crazy, which means I love it even more. No swords, but got the banners. Unfortunately, there's a Tully one there, and I'm planning to take a black magic marker and color that fish in and do my best to make a blackfish banner. I get the gain over there over the breaker box. You got Aaron, Stark, Mormont, and Night's Watch. When I went online to get them, that's just what was available. So what are you gonna do? This is it's been a year, so this is kind of try to get me back into the swing of things and making videos and kind of rust. I'm old, so I mean I didn't do them. It's like the fifth, sixth time I try to make a video. So I try to do them in one take, so I ain't editing shit. I mean, you get what you get. I don't link. I barely know how to direct message on Twitter. I kind of know how to share. Can't text worth of crap because these fingers just don't want to do it. And text to talk with a half a mouth, especially when I get really tired or just have one of those days that you can really tell. I got one side that droops, one side I ain't got no wrinkles on. So, I mean, if I go like that, the black spots or sun marks make it worse side, but for the wrinkles, it's the best side. If I look shiny, it's because I ain't wearing no makeup. Wife won't let me. But getting back to the technology part, me and technology hate each other. Old New Dude, it's in the name. I mean, you get what you get. Still, even after a year using the phone now, because me and the computer are still fighting. I'm gonna try to turn it into ex-wife, and but the wife said I can't get a new computer, so that kind of shot that. So yep, I'm fine with the phone. These aren't the best quality videos. Yesterday was my birthday, June 17th, and for the millions of fans in the future, that's 2021, which was cool because Lucifer Beans Lightbringer got a shirt on. Plan on getting shirts. If there's merchandise for other channels I watch, I'll probably keep rotating shirts, but that's the one. That's the channel I listen to the most right now. Had a tinfoil. Ask me tinfoil wouldn't make him mad, and I had to miss it because it was my birthday. But I thought it was really cool that I love tinfoil. The really thin tinfoil to the point that it almost breaks, or you can see through it and use it for sunglasses, something like that. It's so thin. Which with a couple of my theories, you'll see why. But it's just to get back in the swing of things. But I appreciate your time. But just get you up to date where I'm at on theories and stuff. Won't go too in depth in most of them. Try to make it a shorter video. Ned and Ashara equal John, or at least a Stark and Ashara equal John. Let's see. 3 babies born in Tower of Joy. Val, probably Fagon, and then Danny. Older sister, male dragon, younger sister. 3 heads of the dragon. Aegon's conquest. By the time they were born, the other dragon babies were killed. Fagon, or regular kids were taken from us by the mountain in Zerlock or whatever his name is. Me and I joined Gray Area's Discord service, and um, they got a book club. And you said you go on there damn near 2 o'clock in the morning and find somebody to talk to about Game of Thrones. For the last 10 years, I didn't have that. I mean, I got a 6-year-old who knows who Jon Snow is, but I can't talk about all the stuff that happens in Game of Thrones with him. So it's been nice the last 2 weeks having somebody to kind of bounce back and forth ideas on. They are top of their game. I mean, I couldn't spell Cersei. I mean, I had to look up Aria Hoto, whatever. I mean, me and spelling aren't friends either. But I mean, they don't miss a lick. They're smart and they're close. I mean, they take care of one another. I mean, they really care about the other people in the book club, and I appreciate that. So, Gray Area, Nim, Mother of Ferrets, all y'all over there at the Discord for Gray Area, I appreciate it. But that's been pretty cool. Where am I at? Let's see. I still think Gendry is the Princess Promise. It's thin. It's not sunglasses thin, but it's thin. Out of our choices, he's the only one that works with the Forge, so he's the only one to pull his sword out. Blah blah blah. I told you I go too in depth in this. One of my binge start theories is that he's in one of the sellsword companies. Depending on who he ends up with, whether it's Danny or Fagon, would determine whether it's the Gold Company or the Second Sons or whatever, whichever sellswords with which. I know Gold Company's with Fagon, but I should write this stuff down, but I like doing the videos without my glasses. I mean, I wrote it down the other day, but I couldn't read my own handwriting. I can't even tell you how many fingers I got. I know. Let's see. Oh, on the binging. This is the thinnest, without a doubt, thinnest. You can make regular glasses out of it. It's so thin. Theories I got. Shout out to Jesse with the IE Bear Book Club. Met her through Twitter. She got a channel. I follow her. She follows me. Not to mention LML. Follows my channel, follows me on Twitter, which I appreciate. I almost could not get the hat on, and my head was so big once he started following me. I was like, yes. 15 subscribers. I know I say I don't care at the end, but double digits, I mean, the air is getting pretty thin up here. But I like having people to shoot ideas off of and actually talk Game of Thrones. But getting back to Jesse with the IE Bear Book Club. First video she had me look at, she compares Game of Thrones characters with wild card characters, which I've never read wild cards, and you don't have to if you don't mind, if you're not planning on. I told her, so I got enough room in my head for another book series. If I did, I'd read The Witcher. But she compares Bran with Bloat. I don't know if you know who Bloat is or not, but he's a wild card character. But I mean, the similarities are pretty good. I'm not going to go into all of it, but one of the last things she says is Bloat has a suppressed memory of something that his uncle did, and Bran has that suppressed memory of being pushed out of the tower by Jaime. But I was like, well, maybe instead of apples to oranges, what if it's apples to apples? If that's how that saying goes, and it's uncle and uncle. Well, Branley's got two uncles to choose from. Brandon, as far as we know, is not in this story. And then you got Benjen. And what could the worst thing be for Benjen to betray or do whatever to Bran? And that would be a three-eyed crow, as far as I'm concerned. Bloodraven and three-eyed crow are not the same person. He's got roots growing up his ass, and so when he enters the dream, he's entering the dream as the weirwood tree calling for Bran. I'm trying to keep it short, but me and talking, I love talking. So he's there when Jon wants to take the black. He's drunk. But we hear from Jon that Ned was planning on repopulating the gift, and Jon could have been a petty lord or whatever. Hell, he could have been over the entire gift. We don't know. But that kind of went out the window. But Benjamin doesn't go I mean, there's so many. I said it was thin, so, but he's Benjamin's there when Bran falls. I mean, he's a crow. I mean, it's thin, but I'm pretty sure there's thinner ones out there. I mean, Varys is a merman. That might be pretty thin. That one's funny though. Let's see what else. I think that Lamb the Clever, Bran the Builder, and the Night's King, which is the 13th Lord Commander, are in our current story. And the only thing I have going on that is George was asked about the 13th Lord Commander, Night's King, Night King, whichever it is. I don't remember the S or not a S. If he was still alive in the story. And George, I think the quote was, he'd have just as much chance of being alive as Lamb the Clever or Bran the Builder. But he didn't say no, he didn't say yeah. I mean, it's George. I mean, Turtle Man has a way with words and keeping you guessing. So I'm thinking, okay, well, how is it possible that they could currently be in the story that we're reading? And there's a couple possibilities. The past that everybody's been telling them about hasn't happened yet. All the stuff they hear from the past is what actually happens now, and time traveling Bran goes back and starts planting the seeds for the long night and everything. Or, now stay with me. If you haven't already heard this theory from our earlier video, they are green seers, super green seers for lack of a better word. And when they have a second life, as long as they picked, because the power doesn't transfer, as long as they picked another powerful green seer or a person with the potential that they can get the brain to that point to start looking for the next green seer, which plays into why I think Blood Raven's got Bran there. He wants the body, but they have their second life in a powerful green seer. They can have a third life in a powerful green seer. For just on and on and on, and basically just jumping bodies like Invasion of the Body Snatchers all the way through to the current story. I mean, I like that, to be honest with you. But yeah, there's that one. Let's see, where else am I at? I think Tyrion is going to be one of the worst characters by the end of the book, just because the path that George is taking him. I think Jaime, the good didn't wash out the bad, and the bad didn't wash out the good. But I mean, I think when he is in the cave with Stoneheart and Brienne, and if you listen to the audiobook of George or Game of Thrones and all that stuff, the guy who does great readings, but the names just, I know us people that are in late and everything, and everybody else had their own pronunciations of the names 20 years ago when they were reading these books. But it cracks me up every time I hear it. I don't even remember exactly how he says it, but getting back to Stoneheart, Jaime, Brienne. Brienne's going to give Oathkeeper back to Jaime because she's just tricked his ass to get him in that cave. And now he has to fight trial by combat with his left hand. And Stoneheart's thinking, no, this is over with right before it gets good. But when Jaime, in the heat of the battle, and the battle rage is going on, draws Oathkeeper out, let me reenact that, the dragon is going to wake up. Because yes, him and Cersei are the Mad King's kids, and that's the main reason. He didn't do it to get one over on Tywin to make Jaime a Kingsguard. He did it because he knew that Jaime was his son, and he wanted him by him. I mean, he didn't pamper him with teddy bears to sleep with at night or anything. He wasn't a daddy to him. He just wanted to keep that boy close because it was his. He was his. When he draws that sword, that Valyrian blood and that Valyrian steel, that spirit in that sword, because everybody says they fight better. They seem to fight better when the sword comes alive in their hands. Jaime's going to fight better with his left hand, because we've already heard it with Sir Arthur Dayne. We've already heard it with Qhorin Halfhand being better with their left than they were with Wright, or just as good. So I think Jamie is just going to be badass. But here's the thing: I don't think him and Brienne are going to kill each other. I think they're going to fight their way out of that little cave, and he's going to maybe even have Stoneheart at the end of his sword and goes, "Look, I swore not to harm a Stark, blah blah blah. So you get to live." And maybe she'll finally realize, okay, he kept his word. But I don't know. Let's see. Where else am I at? I know there's a dead area. I can't edit it out because I don't know how to work that computer. But I'll probably leave it at that for now, and then touch base on some of the upcoming theories and everything. But I know I say a lie when I say I'm going to do research, but the Benjen as a three-eyed crow really, I mean, it's a gut. As soon as I read it, I mean, it was just, it's like a TV show you watch on Who Done It, and 5 minutes into it, you say, they're the killer. And then 9 times out of 10, you're right by the end, but there's still that 10th time. And Benjen might be that 10th time where I'm just a dumbass, but I mean, we'll see. Look, 2 books come out. This is all said and done, and Benjen is the three-eyed crow, and my thinnest tinfoil that I have is correct. I will make an hour-long video of nothing but me laughing and chuckling and just grab my sides. That would be freaking hilarious. But okay, last year sucked. I'm sorry. Don't care if you like, don't care if you subscribe. But I mean, comments. I really love comments. Lucas Van Hammond, I hope you get to see this and watch it on your lunch break and have a laugh at this recovering redneck. Yeah, please comment. Let me know how your year was, how bad it was, how good it was, how much family time you had, what new hobbies you got. I learned to play. I didn't learn to play nothing. Can't teach an old dog new tricks. Just let me know. Let me your thoughts on theories, thoughts on hats. This is my 50th birthday present, so this is to go along with the 3-wheeler because I raised a bunch of smart asses. And that's about it. I hope this video was all right in your book. Lucifer means Lightbringer, gray area, Nim, mother of ferrets, Jesse with IE, Bear Club, Bear Book Club, sorry. Thank y'all for all y'all do. Thank you for responding to some of my tweets and everything. And the Discord service at a gray area. I appreciate everything y'all do. And I think that's it. I'll try to do a video a week with the kids being back in school and everything. Summer school. Oh, thank you. Here's Hoping Wins comes out. And I'll leave it at that. Y'all be good. I'll take care of mine. You take care of yours. And best wishes and good luck. I'll see you next week. This has been Old New Dude in the squeaky chair for Theories and Tinfoil of Game of Thrones and beyond. Y'all be good.